Today is July 24th, 2020. I'm doing an update on my green Malayan dwarf coconut palm. I don't think I've done an update for a couple of years. But earlier this year, I had squirrels going up the palm, stripping the developing coconuts, real small ones. They must have chewed off about 20 or 30 of them. I had to finally cover up the coconuts with plastic bags. I tried different things. I put this little guard so they couldn't climb up the trunk. Just a piece of aluminum flashing, but that keeps them coming up the trunk, although they were crossing over from trees and this oak tree next to it, and possibly when I cut off some of the lower fronds, they were just using palm fronds adjacent to the coconut for bridging over to it. I still have 2 bunches of developing coconuts left, and when they start getting ripen up, I'll start harvesting them and eating them. And I probably got some developing bunches up there with just a few nuts on each one. I think there you can see a spath that opened. And luckily, I guess over the past 5 or 6 years, I haven't had to protect this palm. I'm not going to protect it anyway, I don't think, regardless. And probably have about, I'd say about 9 feet of trunk, maybe a little bit more. I can reach up to a little bit over 8 feet, 8'3" or 4", something like that. Yeah, here's another unopened spath. And I think this winter the palm did pretty good. It did get probably some chilling damage to some of the fronds. Maybe some potassium deficiency, but all in all it did pretty well. Now, some years ago, I sprouted some nuts off of this palm, and I planted one of them down here where I'm heading to. Yeah, I've got it right over here, and it's in a lot of shade, so it's probably growing pretty slow. It's in a good protected spot. In fact, I got it. It's kind of growing underneath this Ficus altissima variegata that I had grown from cuttings from my mother tree, which is pretty big. I have another one in a pot that I'll probably have to get in the ground. And I gave several away to neighbors. This is a view of the palm from its northwest side. I'll try to walk around, get a view from the west side right here. Back out a little. It hasn't been a fast grower. I've had this palm probably 16 years. I'm not sure what size it was. It had no trunk. It was probably no more than a 10-gallon size. Here's another green Malayan dwarf that I grew from a nut from my mother palm. And then over here I've got a coconut sprouted. It's either like a Panama tall or a Jamaican tall. I'm not sure. It was given to me. I just sprouted it earlier this year. I'll probably pot grow it until next year. It has a much larger nut than my dwarf's got.